right, guys, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, welcome to Let's Talk About It. I'm your host, Tiffany Smith, and today we're talking about some of the most common health questions that young ladies have. I'm here with Dr. Lauren Streicher. She's an expert in this field, and she's gonna help us hash out some of this info. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, Tiffany. It's great to be here.
Now, first things first, I really don't like going to the gynecologist.
Really? You're kidding?
Yeah, I come up with all kinds of excuses to miss appointments, and when I do actually get there, I'm always thinking about the 10 other things I could be doing.
Anything sounds better. I know. That's why I'm so glad to be here and to have an opportunity to share a lot of information with women because they don't like going. And a lot of times when they go, they're so anxious to get out of the office that they just come in, they close their eyes, they get their pap smear, and they're out the door, and they don't ask the questions that they really need the answers to. And this gives me an opportunity to share some of that information.
I can definitely relate to that, not asking questions when you're there. And
yeah.
Something that has actually been on my mind lately is that I've heard that HPV can cause genital warts. Can you talk about that?
Genital warts are flesh-colored growths that appear anywhere in the genital region. They can be raised, they can be flat, they can appear as an isolated growth, or they can be in clusters. What they have in common is that they're caused by some types of HPV. Other types are responsible for cervical cancer or are cleared by the body and cause no harm at all. But genital warts, in addition to being less than attractive, they can be itchy and irritating.
This week I hit the streets to find out what was on women's minds. Let's take a look at the video.
How often does HPV cause genital warts?
Most HPV infections don't cause genital warts, but it's highly contagious. About 2 of 3 people who are exposed to someone with genital warts will end up getting them themselves. And every year, 1 million people are diagnosed with genital warts. And that's because it's so contagious and so easy to get.
What do you do if you're one of those people that's diagnosed with genital warts? What do you do to treat it?
Well, a lot of times it will clear on its own, but most people don't want to wait for that to happen. They want to speed up the process a little bit. So what you do is you go see your gynecologist, who generally will take a little medication and apply it to the wart to make it dissolve away quicker. Sometimes you have to go in for more than one treatment, and sometimes you need other treatments like freezing, burning, lasering, or in extreme cases, some warts even need to be surgically removed.
To me, it seems like genital warts would be something that's easy to avoid because you can see them, right?
Oh, I wish that was the case. The reality is that they're not easy to see. A lot of times the partner has either microscopic warts, flat warts, or they're hidden in skin folds. So even if you think you're really being diligent about looking, getting the bright light, the microscope out, you're not always going to know.
So first things first, always go to your gynecologist if you have any questions, if you see something that looks a little weird, right?
Always go to your gynecologist. A lot of times it's going to be nothing or something that can easily be taken care of, but your gynecologist is your first stop.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Streicher, for being here. Thank you guys for listening. Hope we've helped enlighten you on how to get healthy and stay healthy. That's it for this edition of Let's Talk About It.